What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a brand new video. We're going to be doing Guild Boss, breaking down everything you need to know about it and doing a quick run with you just to show off what this is actually about. So over here, to start off, how do you actually get to Guild Boss? If you go under your Knighthood thing and you go to Knighthood Headquarters, or you can hit directly Knighthood Boss Battle, it'll bring you here. Guild Boss officially came out today. Oh my god, people are moving furniture around the house. So, Guild Boss officially came out today. No, I do not want my 50,000 gold. I'll grab it later. Please, Grand Cross. Not right now. Can't you see I'm recording something? Thank you. Okay. So, today's the first day you can officially do Guild Boss. And if you are not currently in a guild, make sure you beat Chapter 6, join a guild, and then you'll be able to do Guild Boss the following week. Right? You have to wait until another reset before you can actually do Guild Boss. Otherwise, you'd be able to, join a guild, do Guild Boss, quit the guild, join another guild, do Guild Boss, and yeah. So let's break down what Guild Boss actually has in it. If you come over here, this is where you do the actual Guild Boss. You can see here that there's one difficulty. Eventually, there will be two more difficulties. There will be a hard and an extreme. And the purpose of Guild Boss is a weekly, cooperative, fighting, scoring experience, whatever you want to call it, where you take on the guild as many times as you want, does not cost stamina, and you try to score as high of a, possible score you can get. And there is a weekly leaderboard. Depending on where you finish in the week, that'll determine your weekly reward, which, you can see here, it's essentially just guild shop, the guild shop currency, and you can use that to buy stuff from the guild shop. Once you're rank 6, once your guild is rank 6, you'll be able to actually buy SSR pendants or necklaces from the guild shop for 300 coins. So make sure that you're doing as best as you can. That way you can, get some extra pendants. Also, if you complete this, I believe this is as long as you get 3,000 points from Guild Boss collectively, which is not too hard, you'll be able to get a weekly SSR pendant that'll be given out with the reward after the reset. So the same way how in PvP, once the week is done, you collect your rewards, same thing will happen here. Now I do have my JP open, and I want to show off a little bit what is to come. Okay, let's go here. So this is what Guild Boss looks like on JP, where you have 3 different difficulties, and you have a different score for each of them. The main thing I wanted to show off is down here. We don't have this yet, but these are individual rewards that you get as long as you hit certain breakpoints. You can see here that says 2200, but you can, there are multiple breakpoints at different spots. So you do 300 points, you get something, 600 points, you get something, 1,000 points, and so on. The main thing that you get from this is 2 SSR pendants. You get one from the final 2,200 points, and you get one earlier on, I believe it is 1,500 points. And then there are 100 anvils. Now, on Global, I haven't really explained anvils yet because people really aren't at that point. But anvils are one of the best resources you can get in this game. They reroll substats for you. Instead of, if you have a piece of rare gear, you reroll a substat, it costs gold. But to reroll SR gear and SSR gear, their substats, it costs anvils. Or it costs gems, but you can substitute that by using anvils. So you never want to use gems to reroll when you can get these anvils. That's why this is super important to do, and you want to make sure you have a proper team for it. Which is why on all my tier lists and my reroll guide, I specifically say reroll for Green King and Jericho. Because Green King you need it for Grey Demon, and then Jericho you need for Guild Boss and every single nuking thing that this game requires. So let's actually go in and do a run. I did one before, I didn't crit, which was really unlucky. Now, the team is pretty simple. I'm running Jericho, even though the Guild Boss is red. It doesn't matter, he doesn't do that much damage. As long as you have some decent... I don't even have anything amazing on here. You can see here that my units barely have awakenings on them. This is just mediocre in terms of what's going on. My Jericho does have my best gear, which, I I didn't... All of these are just like natural rolls, right? I didn't reroll any of the substats once. And I got pretty lucky with these down here with the crit damage. And then I also got a little bit more crit damage there. But yeah. So that's my Jericho. Everyone else has just like mediocre gear. They're here to just live and survive. You can see down here we have the missions. You want to be trying to complete as much of the missions as possible because they give you more points. This matters more as you go up in difficulty because the missions will give more points. So for example, you complete a mission on hard or extreme, you know, it might give like 200 extra points, which matters a lot. But clear a team with 90k CC and use rank 2 skills 3 times are the easiest ones to do. Clear with a demon hero. Do we even have a demon hero available for us to use? Who the heck is a demon hero that is out in the game? I have no idea. But that's what it is for now. On JP, now let's say you had every character in the game and you wanted to know what is the ideal team for you to bring if you wanted to do Guild Boss. So, if I was to go in, the ideal team would most likely be... Where do you go? Where do you go? Right here. So this would be the ideal team on Global, where you have Green Jericho for the nuke, Guild Thunder and Hellbrum are here to buff up stats. You know, each one of them has a attack buff stat that, you know, you can apply to the Jericho, and then Merlin is here, so you can also replace Merlin with Gustav and it'll function the same way. What either one of them do is when they freeze, their level 1 freeze is just a freeze, but the level 2 and level 3 freeze both say when you break the freeze you do additional damage. So ideally what you want to do is a level 3 freeze into a Jericho ultimate. This might take a lot more attempts on Global just because we don't have Gowther yet, and Gowther can rank up cards, which is why he's considered the best unit in the entire game. Even today's standard on JP, I would still consider him like top 3 best units in the entire game. And we should be getting him within the next 2 weeks, I believe. If the way they're pacing it is right, that's when we should be getting him. But because we don't have that, I'm going to be showing you guys my team, which has absolutely no one. I have every single SR in the game besides Gustav, and that tilts me. And here's the thing. If you guys are watching this early enough, you know, if you're watching this week, in the next 2 days, we should be getting Jericho in the SR coin shop. Please buy her. If you do not own her, please buy her. If you already own her, buy her again and feed her copy in. It's a must. You must have this Jericho at maximum ultimate. It's just a complete waste if you don't. Now, in terms of what actually goes on here, his attacks are not that strong. You know, you can have the king here for healing. But besides that, we're here to stack up Jericho's ultimate. And you can see here that we actually have 4 units out at a time. This is a common mechanic for these like big boss battles. We'll see this in this guild boss. We see it in world boss as well whenever that comes around. But this is really just an RNG thing. You know, if you don't get a good run, just restart. I'm not gonna bother going too much into detail about the... Like, I'm not gonna worry too much about, you know, going for a perfect score. I'll do that on my own time. This is me just to show you the strategy that I'm using. And it's really a simple matter of, you know, stack up Jericho, and that's it. At any point, you can take a look at the score and, you know, what is going on here. Keep in mind that one of the main mechanics of this game is you... Oh. Okay, so one of the main mechanics of this, you know, boss battle is you actually lose points every turn you take. So you want to do this within a certain amount of turns, because eventually Okay. I need Jericho cards, but I just won't get them. Yeah, so my score's not going to be that good. I don't even think I'm going to be able to get a Jericho ultimate this game. It just doesn't want to work out. It also doesn't matter that Jericho is type disadvantage. It's more just like you need her because she's going to be hitting the hardest out of anyone in this game. Please, just give me the Jericho ult. Okay, Woo! Oh! Okay, let's see if we can actually crit with the Jericho here. Come on. Come on, let me crit. Please, please, I didn't get the crit before. It's not as fun. I just want to crit. Please, please. Woo! Okay. There we go. So maybe like 200 or 300 points, whatever it is. 264 because it took a while, right? Like you want to beat it a lot faster than that. You can see that the people in my guild have, you know, way more points than that. That mostly comes down from having the level 3 freeze. If you don't have the level 3 freeze, your points aren't anywhere near as good because you're doing 200% more damage with the freeze. So ideally, you have Jericho plus Gustav Merlin and then people to buff your attack up. Hopefully that explains how to do Guild Boss. You can beat Guild Boss with any ordinary team, right? That's not an issue. Beating it is not the problem. It's you want to score as high as possible for the leaderboards. Thankfully, you know, we have some time before the other difficulties comes out. So you're not like in too much of a rush, and on top of that, Jericho is in the Quinn shop this week, so I want to actually show that off very quickly. You go to the schedule, you can see here that she's coming out next week, only in 2 days pretty much. Make sure you buy her, you don't want to miss out. She's going to nuke very, very hard, and if you have the proper team set up, she'll be even better. Oh, I wish I picked up the Helbram as well. Oh well, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.